Hello, this is an introduction to Swift programming for operating systems, particularly um, apps for iPhones I'll be developing. And so this is an assignment we have had, and I completed it. So I'm going to share how you count nils because this would be important if I'm making an app and I want to have names, a list of names or array of names, and how you will search for certain names, etc. So this has a very integral application in Swift and in iPhone programming as I'm working on. And so the first thing we do here, we declare an array of an int type, and it's an option. So I now use the array here to generate random ints and nils. And so I'm using a function called generate random array of ints and nils. And as you can see here, it has generated a list, several elements, several integers, and one nil, as printed out here, one nil. So let's run it again and see. It changes every time you run it because it's a random generator. So we have several more. Let me expand this panel here so as to see exactly the number. Right. So here we go. And let me run it one more time. So there are just two nils this time. There's no nil here. And there are three nils. Now, as you would know, 0 is not nil. Nil is that there's nothing in that first element there, or say in the 0 of this array, there's nothing there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, and 7. So in 0, 6, and 7, they are nils. So there are three of them. Now, I declared a variable called total, and instead of the int type, and I initialized it to 0. Now, I'm using a loop to go through this array and search for ints. And so I'm saying for index, and index is these, it starts with 0, 1, 2. That is what index is. And this is not equal as assigning. This is an equal that are these two things comparable. So I'm saying that if index 0 is equal to nil, add 1 to total. And so in this array here, definitely the first element, which is 0, it's a nil, and therefore 1 is added. But it went on to add the other 2, and here's the 3. And then I printed it out here. Print total. It's here. So this ends the introduction to counting nils. And I hope that you benefited from it and might help you to get some ways of solving search for various elements.